know, well, I just got back from the store. I got my 2 gallons of orange juice. And when I walked out the store, all I just said was one thing tonight. The juice is loose. As stated in the picture that you see right here, one of my favorite commercials when I was coming up as a jit. Yes, it's all over social media. It's all over the lamestream media. And, you know, Orenthal James Simpson has been granted parole. And he will be out on October 1st, 2017. And what's even better, he's coming home to Florida, the Sunshine State. Not gonna tell y'all crackers where he coming at, because I don't want y'all fucking with the man. But here's the thing about the whole thing. I went through the blogs. I went through Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, Tumblr, even through our YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. The cockatrolls are hot. I mean, like 38 hot, 34 hot, 85 hot. But they'll be alright. Because as my brother 93 Sports News say, man, it's just a classic case of chickens coming home to roost. Now you got everybody, including that mustache-wearing faggot, Fred Goldman, and his freaking Buzz Buzzard-looking daughter, look like Buzz Buzzard from Woody Woodpecker. They all upset, saying, "Oh, how could they let this killer out? How could they grant him parole? He murdered 2 people. He murdered my son, who, by the way, Fred Goldman, you never got along with. Your son always hated you." And murdered a woman. I'm like, shut up, Fred. Let me tell y'all something. Now, much as a lot of us are jubilant that Orenthal James Simpson is granted his parole, I look at it like this. He did what he was supposed to do. He was a model citizen while locked up all those years. Did what he's supposed to do. Got into programs that made him an outstanding inmate, citizen inside the correctional facility. Shit, even a few of the correction officers which I watched and televised, even they said they had no problems with him. That last little attempt that they talked about, it was circulating around on Facebook, talking about that a correction officer caught him masturbating in his cell and stuff. You know, that was their last ditch attempt to try to deny parole to O.J. Simpson. Now, also who's been quiet on the front is that throwback hairline faggot from ESPN, Stephen A. Snitch, as Ticket would like to say. He's been hell of a quiet, because remember, he was around there talking bold, talking big shit. Talking about saying OJ need to go ahead and sit the rest of life in jail because doing something dumb. I have no sympathy for him. I feel for Fred Goldman and all that. How the fuck you gonna feel for a motherfucker that didn't even like black people, you dumbass? Shoot. But now, all I'm hearing is crickets. In other words, it's so quiet down here in South Florida from Stephen A. We ain't hear nothing from Stephen A. Smith. It's so quiet here, I can hear an owl flying. And you know owls don't make noise when they fly. That's how quiet it got. But here's my thing about with Orenthal, O.J. Simpson. You know, I love saying his name, Orenthal. When I watched the parole hearing, you know, it was like 30 media outlets that was televising this. This was all a sideshow, people. Because, see, this was what they thought was going to be a public lynching of O.J. Simpson, who is now at 70. He's turned 70 years old. You know, his birthday was July 7th. Cancer. But because like the first thing I said to myself, I said, God damn, OJ, I even said on my live stream, damn, will you shut the hell up? Don't be going on this rant. Whatever they ask you, just keep it short, keep it simple. I felt that lawyer he had, I don't know who he is, he didn't prepare him for that. But thank God for thank the divine protection of Arnell Simpson, his daughter Arnell. She still looks great after all this time. To come to her dad's rescue. You know what I'm saying? To come to her dad's rescue. But I hope all this time, I just hope he had humbled up, because, you know, I agree with a few people don't agree. You know, OJ was set up on that robbery attempt in 2007 in Nevada. Okay, that was a setup, because after all, you know, 1995 he beat a double murder trial. He was acquitted. You know, and that was 25 years ago. I still stand behind what I said. OJ didn't do it. He didn't kill the people. Kill Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman. People tend to forget, both white and black. Y'all tend to forget that there was a serial killer running loose around there. You can go on my YouTube channel and look all the way back, and I did it on my White Thugs Friday. Glenn, what's his name? Yeah, he was around there at that time. Okay, there was a serial killer running around with that. You know, that's just plain and simple. You know, for all the ones, which mostly white people and some black, some coons, that they like, oh no, OJ did it. Like Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, you ain't hearing shit out of him. Okay? He's so quiet you can hear a rat pissing on cotton. I ain't seen him this damn quiet since the Golden State Warriors and Kevin Durant won his first championship. And that was last month. But enough about sucker ass Smith. Fuck him. You know, this is about O.J. Simpson. The thing about with that, we said plenty times that O.J. was the template for the black athletes, the coon. Partially, I would say yeah. But I can't say entirely, because I was in kindergarten, pre-K, in elementary when he said that, you know, I'm not black, I'm OJ. At that time, you know, I didn't get it, you know. But then, like, you know, as I got older, and, you know, and I recalled that again, and this was months ago now. Now I kind of get it, what he's saying. You know, I get what he's saying, because he's saying he's not black. Now that could be, you could say that from a nationality standpoint. I know my Moorish brothers and sisters know what I'm talking about when I'm going at with this. That he wants to be known as just O.J. Simpson. He don't want to be known as a black man by the name of O.J. Simpson. Another thing, quite understandable. You know, because us in the Moorish science, who in the Moorish movement would say, you know, we always say, you know, nationality is the order of the day. And black, just much like white, that's not a nationality or a race. I'm just going here for a second here. You know, not a nationality nor a race. Same with Hispanic. That's not even a race. That's an ethnicity. Let's just keep it real, man. If we want to, can't sugarcoat this shit. You know what I'm saying? Can't sugarcoat that. But a lot of people were saying, were looking at this and saying, because, he was dating all the white women and all this other stuff. Well, not at the get-go. Of course not. Y'all remember his first wife was a sister, Margarita Simpson. Something happened between them. She gave birth to Arnell, his daughter, his son Jason, and then his other son. They had a little irreconcilable difference. Couples do that all the time. Marriage, it happens all the time. So, she moved on. He moved on. She moved on. Whatever. And, as we know, in 1977, he came across Nicole Brown. Met her in some damn diner and stuff. So that's where a lot of that began, He went on there, bought her fur coats, he NFL superstar, running back for the Buffalo Bills. Number 32, Orenthal James Simpson, Came through the projects with her, parading around, look what I got. Yeah, throughout all the decades, OJ, he ran through, he ain't fuck with no bottom feeding chicks, a lot of them Caucasian women he was screwing top tier ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, yeah, even Kim, the Kardashians' mom, Kris Jenner, yeah, he tapped a lot of them. The domestic violence abuse I don't agree with, because the fact of the matter, I don't believe putting my hands on a woman like that. You having a disagreement with a female like that, man, don't even argue with her. Just walk away. Especially if y'all living together, shoot, she can stay there. I'll go live somewhere else. I'll go in a hotel room or something like that. And on top of that, he procreated with her. But here's the thing. In 1995, when all this was going down and stuff like that, we rallied behind O.J. Simpson. And some of us still do to this day. And when he got off, he beat the case. Now, it wasn't all white people that was disgusted that he got off. Some white people were happy that he got off. Even down here in Florida, even down here. Because they knew it was about money. Look at the civil trial after that. Where the Goldman's trying to collect some of that $33.5 million that he got. As long as he was staying in California, they would have got it. That's why he sold his crib in Brentwood, all that crap. He had to put up a lot of that stuff, and he just moved here to Florida. See, here they can't touch his pension. See, this is all about money, people. This is why they let OJ out. This is about money. Because, see, they figured like, we can't keep this nigga locked up. We gonna either break him or psychologically try to kill him. That's how they're gonna do. They don't care about OJ if he was innocent or not. They want to see him gone. Fact of the matter, bottom line, 3 things. 1, he's black. 2, he's rich. And 3, he was married to a white woman. Okay? But see, here's the thing about this. The media gets out here and they want to try to paint the picture of this man being a monster and so on and so forth. But the thing is about it, the thing about that though, that was so far from the truth when it came down to Nicole. Remember when her and her sister Denise, they was around here being fucking stone cold meth addicts and stuff. You know where they were getting the money from to keep their fucking habits going? They were getting it from OJ. Probably something stealing to it. Because I believe what happened was they were getting the drugs from some mobster or something like that. And see, like, let me tell you something. Nicole isn't as, quote unquote, as they say, innocent as the driven snow. The hell with that. She was fucking around too. Shit. Because hell, she fucked the waiter where she went to a restaurant at, and what happened, she left and went back home. And the waiter seen her coat there. And instead of like, when a customer at a place, they leave their belongings, you go take it to the lost and found. You know what I'm saying? You take it there. He went all the way to her house. Late night. They go take her a coat. Come on, man. Come on. But that's them. You know what I'm saying? That's them. She was doing her little dirt too, doing the drugs, sleeping around, doing all this stuff like that. You know? Now the domestic violence thing, that I don't get down with OJ on that. No, I really don't. Because see, like I said before, you shouldn't be putting your hands on no female or nothing like that. If you see yourself doing that, dude, take a walk around the block or some shit like that. Go to the park, shoot some hoops or something like that till you cool down and come back. You know what I'm saying? Because many times the police was called to their residence when they had these little spats. And, like that. But OJ did not kill her. He didn't kill Ron Goldman either. But does he have an idea who did? Yep. He was just a fall guy. Now see, this was a picture from back in the 70s and 80s. Because see, look in the background. You have the late mayor of Los Angeles, Tom Bradley. Let me see if I can blow it up. Right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tom Bradley right there. So this had to be like in late 80s, early 90s, I'm assuming. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff going on there. We all seen the trial, and I'm not finna go ahead and recant nothing like that, though. But see, right now, white folks, they mad as hell. They all up on Twitter, butt hurt and all this stuff, saying we ain't never gonna get no justice and all this stuff like that. Well, crackers, welcome to our reality. Now you see how we feel. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't feel nothing for y'all, to be honest with you. It's just a classic case of the chickens coming home to roost. That's all that is. Now the only thing OJ need to do, man, he just need to run his ass out the state of fucking Nevada. And if you say you coming to Florida, then come on. We ain't got no problems here with you in Florida. You ain't did us dirty. That's for sure. I ran across OJ down south when I was going through Dayland Mall. I seen him like that taking pictures with people and stuff like that, man. No problem. But my whole thing about that parole hearing with that, man, the only thing I just wish I just wish he would just do it. Keep your mouth closed. Just shut up. You talking too damn much. You about to do. He almost did in Atlanta Falcons. You leading the game 28-3. You about to let the opposition come back and make a great comeback like Tom Brady. Come on. But the point of the matter is, I'm glad that, at first I said at the beginning, I said they ain't going to let OJ out, man. They're going to try to make an example of it. Because, see, OJ doesn't understand racism and white supremacy and stuff. Because, you get out here and you try to go ahead and please the opposition of a group of people, a demographic of people that really, no matter how hard you try, they will never accept you. I don't care how eloquent you be or all this stuff, it's the same thing with a lot of these other future coons too. That want to coon and buffoon, that want to be the next Stevens, that want to be the next Larry Elders and stuff like that. By the way, Larry Elder, he's been pretty silent too. That motherfucker, And as well as that retarded, Bama-ass idiot, Jesse Lee Peterson. So, it is what it is, Motherfucking crackers, y'all got to deal with it. The juice is loose. It's free as a bird. Now, the only thing OJ just got to do, man, look here. Lay low. And stay away from them white women. But I know that's too much to ask because he's already in that sunken place. You got your kids. You got that. Just take care of your kids or whatever. Be like that. Because the first time you did, you dated some chick from out of North Florida named Paula Barbieri and all that shit. No, man. I'm glad he left that anorexic heifer alone. Shit. You know, that's the thing about with that, though. And see, people think, you white people, you Peckerwoods think that we were celebrating the death of two individuals. In a way, we should, because after what's been happening recently the past several years, unarmed black men, women, and children being killed, murdered by race cowards pretending to be law enforcement. But no, we ain't even on that. We weren't celebrating the deaths of Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman. We were celebrating due process, because anybody knowing the judicial system in this system of white supremacy, that a black person can never always end up getting the short end of the stick. But then OJ was that one who came up, and he had what got OJ off? Economics. That was in 95. That's what he had the resources to go ahead and match that. You know, he was able to cover the legal fees. He was able to have a large retainer to get the best lawyers, the dream team. You know, Cochran, Bailey, Sheck, Shapiro. You know what I'm saying? He had the resources on that. And on top of that, he was having other sources that was helping him out. A lot of people don't know nothing about this. And may he bless and may he rise in power as well. The late, great Michael Joseph Jackson was helping OJ out. What do you think he was getting that extra cheddar for? Look it up. If you don't believe me, you ain't got to believe me. Look it up. Michael Jackson helped OJ out, man. Just like the same time, a few years later, they tried to go at Michael Jackson. Couldn't do it. You know, the only difference is Michael Jackson didn't coon. A lot of people say like, oh no, Michael Jackson cooning. Look at him. He want to be white and all that stuff like that. No. Michael Jackson never cooned. Okay? I can't say O.J. Simpson never cooned, because you know why I say O.J. didn't coon? Because he's never thrown black people under the bus. Even when he was married to Nicole Brown. Even when he was fucking Kris Jenner. Even when he was fucking the top tier finest white women in California. I've never seen O.J. throw black people under the bus. Never spoke ill about us in mixed company. So to all these YouTubers who getting out here going on their little stupid ass rants saying that OJ is a coon and all that stuff, yeah, you got a legitimate argument with that. That's your opinion. But you got to really sit back and really comprehend and think about that. You know, understand, overstand, understand. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that you gotta understand with that. But the thing about with OJ, man, look, just go ahead, sit your ass down somewhere, chill the fuck out. You know. As for the white people who upset about that, man, y'all can go kick rocks somewhere as far as I'm concerned. The juice is loose and I'm buying all the orange juice I can. Deal with it.